I am sitting in the primary 7 classroom, which was the very first classroom that God provided for us. It was way back in 2009, and a preschool from Bothell, Crystal Springs Preschool, called me and said, "We heard you have a school in Uganda, and we would like to do something to support you." What it turned into was a bowl-a-thon, and we planned it through the year, and in the spring we did the bowl-a-thon, and at the end of the bowl-a-thon they had raised about $2,200, and they decided they wanted to put it towards building our first classroom, which wasn't even designed at that point. Thankfully, the next year they decided to do another bowl-a-thon to support HEED, and they decided that they named it Building on the Foundation and Raising the Roof, and their goal was to raise enough funds to build this first classroom. At the end of the bowl-a-thon, they had raised about $2,400, and the goal had been about $4,000. And the coordinator was so disappointed. I said, "It's amazing. It's 30 preschool families, and you've raised $2,400. But the next week, God kept sending provision, and a few more packets came in. Somebody discovered that they could get Microsoft matching money. Another person gave a $500 donation from an inheritance, and I was driving in my car and I felt like God said, "Go home and add it up. It's going to be exact." So I went home and got on my computer and pulled up the records from the year before, and I looked up the exchange rate and calculated it all out, and I was actually a little disappointed because we had $70 more than we needed. And then it dawned on me, there is a $35 wire transfer fee in the US, so it was literally the exact amount of money, $6,390, that built this first classroom. At that time, I couldn't imagine what would be coming down the road. We were elated to have a classroom, but I couldn't have dreamed what God would continue doing for HEED, and for HEED, for you guys.